5 seconds. Mr. Speaker, sir, in supporting the cut motion, I would like to make a few observations. I am surprised to know from the announcement made by the Minister for Local Administration that the elections to the local bodies will be postponed. It is not known why it is so. It is said that the whole system has to be reorganized, and for that purpose, the government wants some time. In this connection, I would like to say that a few years ago, some committees were appointed to go into the question of reorganization of local bodies, but we do not know what happened to the recommendations of those committees. This matter has been before the government for a long time, and the government should have taken some decision long ago, but they have not so far done that. Just now, on the eve of the elections to the district boards, the Honorable Minister makes a statement before this House that another white paper will be issued and a committee should be constituted. We are surprised to note that this kind of statement should be made by the Honorable Minister. We do not know why the elections to district boards should be postponed at this time. In my opinion, the government should conduct elections immediately. It is not a very big thing to conduct elections to the local bodies. If the government, for some reason or other, find that it is not possible to hold elections, the administration of the local bodies should be immediately handed over to the collectors or special officers as the case may be. In this connection, I would like to make another submission. If the government want to have district boards, they must be given adequate powers and adequate money. If this is not done, they cannot function well as far as I am concerned. I feel that there must be decentralization of powers. Without powers, they cannot do anything. With regard to allotment of grants to local bodies, there is great delay at present. Grants are given only at the fag end of the year, with the result that the grants are allowed to lapse in many cases. It is as good as not giving any grant. The government should see that the grants are given in time so that the local bodies may be able to spend the money that is given to them in time. Sometimes we find that there is a rush of expenditure in the month of March because the grants are given very late. Sometimes the government say that the sanction of the legislature has to be obtained. I would like that this should be avoided. Then, in regard to the works that are being executed by the local bodies, I am sorry to say that there have been a lot of complaints. Take, for instance, the works that are being executed by the district boards. Here, I would like to point out that there is a lot of delay in the laying of roads on this occasion. I may bring to the notice of the government that the contractors are not willing to take up these roadworks for the reason that their deposit money is not refunded to them soon after the execution of the work. On the other hand, in the case of Public Works Department, immediately after the work is over, the deposit money of contractors is paid back to them then and there. But in the case of the local bodies, after the works are executed, they wait for the receipt of the audit report. Only after the auditor says that everything is all right, the contractors are paid back their deposits, with the result that no contractor comes forward to take up all these road works. I am sure the Honorable Minister will pay attention to this matter. So far as drainage and slum clearance schemes are concerned, I am afraid that the drainage scheme is proceeding slowly. There are many important urban areas where this question has not been taken up at all. Take, for instance, Kanchipuram, which forms part of my district and which is a tourist center. The government are thinking of improving all the tourist centers and attracting as many tourists as possible. The question of the drainage scheme was taken up by the government long ago, but nothing has been done so far. I request the government to take up this scheme and complete it as early as possible.